Hey everyone, Devin here with Daily Fantasy Solutions. Just want to take a few minutes and talk about our NHL cheat sheet. So we're here at dailyfantasysolutions.com. Under the NHL tab is the cheat sheet. First thing you'll notice is our key. The key is to explain everything you're looking at so you understand what each stat is. You have your skater stats here. If you scroll down, you have your goalie key. You notice a click here option. If you don't understand some of the advanced stats that you're looking at, go ahead and click that and you can see a further explanation of them. So we scroll down, we see our cheat sheet here. First thing you'll notice is this top section with all these numbers. This is actually all editable and customizable on your end. What you're doing is you're creating a player rank. I've set up a basic setup for you that you can go ahead and use if you prefer, or you can customize it. If you would like to add weight to say points per game, you simply come in, click here, change the weight, player rank is adjusted. Simple as that. All of this is also customizable, so if you're big on recent form, you come in, sort by this, etc. So as you can see, we have all your basic stats here. Last 7 is how much they've scored over the last 7 days. Team name, what line they're on, power play, how that team's power play does, location, Vegas totals, and now is where we start getting into some of the stats. OGA is the opponent's goals allowed. That's based on home away, which is very important because some teams do much better on at home or on the road. CA is Corsi against. HDCA is high danger chances against. These are all opponent stats. PPA is power play percent allowed. And again, you can see some explanation for all this up top in the key. Then you have some basic stats in here. And again, these are all based on home away splits, which I personally find to be very important for hockey because of the ability to line match. You see certain lines do a lot better at home than they do on the road because they are able to avoid the opposing team's best defensive lines. And again, you have your basic stats and you have it broken down per game, and then some more things like shots, blocks, Corsi for high danger chances for, and then we also label, Eichel here is a cash or tournament play. Somebody like a Monahan last night was tournament only. So that's what all of this is, and again, it's all customizable. If you're not really a big hockey person, just leave it the way it is, that's fine. Come down here, you can see we've got this broken down to each position. And it does work mobile as well. Everything's still the same, just obviously a little bit more condensed. Come in here, you've got our goalies. Again, same thing, you've got pricing, you've got a rank, which this rank is not customizable. All this rank is it weights all of these evenly. But the main thing is I have this sorted by Vegas totals. Obviously, like last night, Calgary had the lowest total. Fleury is an obvious cash play. Same thing here. You had Crawford, where Buffalo had a lower total. Both these guys actually did very well. So looking back at yesterday's slate, for instance, we can see that our cheat sheet was pretty dead on. Eichel scored a goal. Carlson scored multiple goals. Stasny scored a goal. All these lower line guys didn't do much. But then one thing to keep in mind is the reason we put these lines is because, for instance, Cody Eakin got moved up to the second line yesterday. He became a nice value play, and he actually came through and scored. So it's important. These are the little things you got to look at, especially if you've got, say, Vegas with one of the higher totals on the board. Again, second line, dirt cheap, he becomes viable. Moving on to wing, again, Pacioretty scored, Patrick Kane scored, Stone scored, Kubliak had some points. Pretty much, and again, he was the value play that popped here. You're going to find that this cheat sheet is fairly accurate, actually. And again, if there are certain things you like to weight a little bit more, for those of you who do know hockey, go ahead and change these. If you play on FanDuel, you can come here, change the FanDuel. The rank will change slightly because now it's based on the FanDuel scoring instead of the DraftKings scoring. I have a power play boost. You can turn that off if you would like. That adds 5 points, or you can turn it on and add 10 points if you really want your players to all be in the power play, this will really make it so that those players really stand out well above the rest. And again, you can see your rank over here all changes automatically. So it's fairly easy to use. Another thing to really look into is some pricing discrepancies. So for instance, Mark Stone was $1,000 cheaper on DraftKings than he was on FanDuel last night. So he immediately becomes a FanDuel viable play. Same thing here. Marchessault, and he actually came through. I believe he had an assist or two. So again, you can immediately see some price discrepancy plays that stand out. And that's why we've added this difference tab. Another good example here. Defense, Schmidt had 4 points last night. You can see he was a little cheaper on FanDuel. We actually had him in our FanDuel lineup. That was an easy play. And it was really easy because he popped to the top of the rankings and he delivered on that. And he also, at 200 cheaper on FanDuel, he was simply underpriced here. And again, so that's the kind of things you're looking for. Take a minute, look, take advantage of our labels and whatnot. You can see another big thing is let Vegas do some of the work for you. You don't want to make a lineup with all the lowest projected teams in it. Definitely not a cash lineup. Vegas is the best at what they do, so just realize that and definitely take advantage of that column as well. And the player rankings do build that right in here, as you can see right here. So that's all the NHL cheat sheet is. I know it can be a little bit confusing if you don't know NHL very well. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me on Twitter. I will definitely give you some insight. And we also do a daily article highlighting some plays. Definitely give that a read. That's a great spot to get a feel because I'll list top plays. I'll also list value plays and top goalies, and it really is an easy way to get a base for your lineup and then hop on the cheat sheet and use the cheat sheet to finish it out. So that's all we have for the NHL cheat sheet. We're going to start doing a weekly video every Monday, and we'll go over all of the premium content on our website, how to use it. And again, if you guys have any questions or any suggestions on videos you'd like to see, just let me know. Thank you.